One person was critically wounded and several others injured after Hezbollah launched an anti-tank missile attack against the Israeli town of Dovev. The Iran-backed group said it targeted infrastructure, including, quote, spying devices belonging to the Israeli army. But meanwhile, Israeli authorities say the victims were civilians. They were workers from an electrical company. In response to Hezbollah's attacks, Israel expanded its strikes, reaching 40 kilometers deeper into Lebanese territory. And Hamas also launched 15 rockets towards Israel, injuring 7 Israeli troops, making this one of the most violent days here in Lebanon since the beginning of this conflict. Now, these militant groups say the attacks were in support of the Palestinian people and in response to what they called, quote, occupation massacres in Gaza. And there, the situation remains dire. The Al-Quds and the Al-Shifa hospitals, the biggest in Gaza, went out of service on Sunday due to bombing and fuel shortages. Doctors Without Borders said patients and doctors were shot at by Israeli snipers, and we're seeing harrowing accounts from medical personnel who had to leave the hospitals, leave their patients behind, including newborn children, many of which have now died. Due to this, Hamas has reportedly suspended hostage negotiation talks. And amid the violence, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres emphasized again that, quote, the horrific things that Hamas did cannot be used as a reason for collective punishment of the Palestinian people. So, we're seeing these attacks on all fronts intensifying, Israeli troops going deeper inside Gaza, thousands of Palestinians fleeing to the south in what many have described as a second Nakba or a catastrophe. So pressure is growing after millions of people took to the streets, not only here in the Arab region, but across the world, urging for an immediate ceasefire. Mia Alberti, SABC in Beirut.